Here we are. We're back with another episode. Today we got Josh, aka SwingDatJawn. Welcome, Josh. How you doing?
Thank you. Pleasure to be here. Doing well. Ready to talk some golf.
Yeah. Before we get started, just give the people a little bit of a background about you, who you are, where you're from, all that type of stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. So, handle is SwingDatJawn. My real name's Josh, as it says here down below. I'm from Philly, just suburbs of Philadelphia. Went to Temple University in the city. Never left the city. Still here. Bunch of sports memorabilia up behind me. AJ Brown signed jersey right there.
Oh boy.
Some Eagles footballs right over there. So, yeah, I'm just Philly through and through, and it never really thought that I was gonna do like the golf content thing. Honestly, didn't really see the appeal to it at all.
Same, brother.
None. And it was actually a joke. It happened completely by accident. I self-taught during, COVID. Me and my buddies, golf courses were the first thing that opened back up again, right? So we're all isolated during, quarantine, and come out to this local course here in Philly called Walnut Lane. Awful, just terrible municipal course, but it was the only thing that was open. We all
shout out.
Yeah. We all like big bushy beards. It's like cavemen seeing daylight for the first time in years. And we all bonded. I mean, we're all friends before, but we just bonded again over the fact that we could see each other again. Over golf. So I was terrible, still am some days, absolutely terrible. And it started as a joke because like my swing was just, it was all over. It was all over the place. It was, super inside takeaway. I know now it was like 10 to 12 degrees out to in on the downswing, super over the top. And that thing's starting so far left. Maybe it comes back right. Maybe it keeps going and hits a house. I didn't know where it was going. But it was, it's just fun to get out there with your boys, right? So it got to a point where, I wanted to get better. I just fell in love with golf, right? I had watched Tiger when I was a kid.
Heck yeah.
And like it kind of fell away from golf when he, injuries. It just wasn't really his game. And then John Kelly, I met on a local amateur golf tour here in the Philadelphia area called AGS, the Amateur Golf Society. And I met him and a couple other guys through that. We played a couple tournaments. It was really cool. It's like a handicap tiered system. So like I was in like the 20 handicappers, and it's just a bunch of 20 handicappers competing against each other to see who wins. And it was cool. It's like, oh, this is like tournament golf. Like, we all suck, but like this is fun.
Right.
So I met John Kelly that way, and we got to talking. He invited me down to Scramble House in King of Prussia. We did like a whole day there. And he, showed me the simulator, showed me like they have live bunkers in there, a huge like indoor chipping area. It's Candyland for like all things golf. And, it was the first day I was hooked on the place. And, I was really taken aback by how they really truly help you like try to figure out your numbers. And I'm a little bit of a data nerd, and that's what got me. Once I started understanding what all the numbers actually meant and how you can hit one ball and be like, why did it do that? If you know how to read the numbers, then it'll tell you the story of what you did wrong. And then be like, oh, I can fix that. So I started recording my swing to try to do like film study after my coaching session with Justin Reines. And I would show them to my buddies, and it was comical how bad my swing was, and it was just a joke. And it actually started because I started the ball left and it came back right. It used to be SwingDatJawn because I've been slinging the golf ball.
It only makes sense.
That's what it used. That was what it was gonna be. And then for whatever reason, I don't even remember how, but for some reason it became SwingDatJawn. It's like, it doesn't matter what your swing looks like. We're out here to have fun. Just swing your swing. Basically was the essence of what I was saying. I was like, my swing's wonky, but it works for me. Like, let's just start posting on the internet and see what happens.
Hell yeah.
I started making fun of myself kind of on Instagram, and then like like weirdly it started gaining traction like pretty quickly. So I just started posting videos and test a lot of different things. Some stuff worked, some stuff a lot more didn't work. I didn't really have like an identity. It was just I'm gonna post funny things that happen on the golf course. Like that's it. Like
exactly.
My first cart cam video, my phone fell off the cart cam and it shattered, and that was that was like a video.
Dude, our first cart cam video was me bitching about cherries after we just bogeyed a hole.
yeah. Like that, because I feel like there's so much golf content out there.
Oh, easily.
And like a lot of it's the same. I'm going out here, I'm going to shoot this par 3, or I'm going to pick the swing or pick the shot tracer, whatever it is. A lot of it's the same. And I kind of saw this space of like golf humor because I'm a huge Bob Does Sports fan. Like I love Bob.
Same.
Like Bob and Joey D and FP, like those are my guys. Like,
Hell yeah.
I wish I could golf with them because they don't care. Like they do their thing, they have fun. And I liked the element of just embrace the fact that you suck and just, like, but you can still have fun.
Literally.
So yeah, that's how SwingDatJawn kind of came to be. And then slowly but surely in working with Justin, it kind of changed where it's like, all right, well, maybe I don't have to make fun of myself the entire time. Like, let's actually try to get better. And that's where I'm at now. So I've been gone for actually about 7 months. And TJ, you and I were talking about this a little bit. I've been gone for about 7 months, kind of just like dropped off the face of Instagram without a trace. And I just recently came back about a month ago. And I've been grinding all winter. I have a completely new swing. And it's more... It's going to be dialed back a little bit, I think. I haven't quite figured out where I want to go with it yet, but I just want to show like the improvement. And I was like a 19.9. I'm down to a 13.2 or 13.7. And now I'm just addicted to just getting better. Like I see little things in my swing. I'm like, I hate how my wrist is cocked there. Or like, why am I still slightly have that little twitch at the top? I got to get rid of that. Or I'm still early extending with my hybrid. I don't do it with anything else, but I'm doing it with I'm like obsessed with finding these little things and just to become a better golfer. So yeah, that's we'll figure out how that translates to new content here soon. But yeah, I'm excited. Yeah. It's fun to be back.
It's funny. That's how like I started filming myself, like playing rounds. It was the same type of thing. Like kind of watch the film back. Just like I've being a big musician, like I've done that for years to, watch back practice and stuff. And then it turned to like I work at a studio, so like cutting together the content. Like both of us have like that social media background. Like like he's done it a lot of himself. I've helped artists do it, and it was like cart cams just started going viral, and it's not so much like swings anymore. Like I don't know. The cart cam stuff seems to be funnier. Yeah, and
cart cam
it just
stuff's
hits
funnier,
better.
and it's like it's less hassle to do, like with the shots and stuff. Like cool, everybody. I've seen hundreds and thousands of good golf shots by people that are doing creators, but I'll tell you what, I've only seen a handful of people that are doing something different in the cart or conversational style or like a different type of drinking game, or that's the stuff that like us sucky golfers want to see.
Yeah,
so.
Exactly. I mean, that's the space. I feel like, Gary, right? Like it's like everybody's doing the shot tracers, and like, how do we know that you didn't just take 5 shots off that tee to get that one good shot to post on Instagram?
Because they actually took 10. They just want you to think that it's 5.
Right. And it's like, I mean, like, and that was the thing too. Like, I think part of the reason why I took that break was because I realized that I had started to do that in a different way too. Because like a lot of my content's on the sim. And I'll do a lot of different things on the sim. It's like what I try to do is like wherever the PGA Tour is playing, if we have the course, I want to play it. And like I just did it.
That's cool.
Like, and we should talk about the Masters, by the way. But I was just playing Augusta, and they had tournament conditions. And let me tell you, I don't care if it's on the sim. Impossible. It was impossible. Yeah. But like I played it probably, I don't know, 8 or 9 times during Masters weekend, and in my head I was like, I want I want to be able to play Amen Corner under par. Like, that's the video I want to post. Didn't do it. Play like 7 or 8 times. Didn't do it.
Yeah.
And I think I may have posted like 1 video out of 8 or 9 rounds that I played for Augusta. And I'm doing the same thing. There's no difference between picking the good shot on the sim, posting that because it's a really good shot, and then being out there on the course and taking a couple shots or doing a fake shot trace or whatever. It happens all the time. So I think like what differentiates content creators is, the ones that can truly show their authentic personality, and not trying to fit in a box. And I think like Gary was saying, like that's where like those car cams come in, right? Because that's a legitimate conversation you're just having with your buddies and talking about whatever random shit you're talking about. And it's
I mean, like you said,
it's funny and so relatable.
Like you said, though, I mean, there's so much extra there's so much extra content in general that's out there. Like, I don't know. I just think that some people try so hard. People want to go viral, right? We've become such an instant gratification type of society where we just want the next thing that's going to make us break out or whatever it is. So people just need to stop trying so goddamn hard. And like you say, like you switched from focusing on funny stuff to now focusing on getting better. And I bet you when you started doing that, your kind of views went up and all that kind of stuff because people are watching it. And that's just what it is. If you do it and you're having a good time doing it, people can tell when you're faking it. People can tell when you're bullshitting.
Yeah.
And you just gotta have fun with it. I mean, dude, our biggest video is me bitching about golf conditions and being overweight, and it hit over 1 million views. And I'll tell you what, it hit over 1 million, and I got called like man titties or like this guy has a vagina, and I'm like, dude, I'm sitting here laughing and I'm just watching the views rolling and I'm having a blast. But every cart video that we do is always something. Yeah. It's never our golf games. That's for fucking sure.
Yep, exactly. The one that got the most for me, I think I cracked like 480,000 or something like that. I thought my phone was going crazy because it happened overnight while I was sleeping, and I thought my alarm was going off, and it was just my phone just wouldn't stop, and I didn't know. I had to look it up. I was like, "How do you turn notifications off? This is insane." And because the day before I was on I don't think anyone from work's going to see this. I was on a conference call, and I had my headset on, and I have a putting green back here, and I was just on my conference call just putting because I had my camera set up I was trying to do like 10 putts in a row. Slow day. Get a call from a couple people, and it was one of those things where like I didn't think I was going to have a part to play. So camera's off. I had my headset on. I'm not even in front of my camera, and I'm just putting. And then they asked me a question. I'm like, well, I have an unmute function here. So I unmute it, and I have an entire conversation while I'm putting.
But there's nothing wrong with that. Like,
and it went viral. Yeah.
But that's so relatable because I guarantee you there are probably hundreds and thousands of people that sit there working from home or even in their office. They're like, yeah, Tom, we could use about 10,000. And just do your thing. Do your thing.
Yeah. It's funny the things that go viral. I don't even think there are any like hashtags or anything with that either, because I used to obsess about that. I'm like, how do you break the algorithm?
Oh, me too.
Yeah.
And it's like, and like I'm in advertising and marketing as well. And like I don't think somebody probably knows how to actually do it, but I've never been able to actually figure out how to crack the algorithm other than like, again, be authentic. And those things tend to
the biggest thing I can tell you is, so I used to have a social media coach. So my other job is I'm a solo artist, musician. And one of the biggest things that she told me, she would do meetings with like, people from Instagram or Facebook or YouTube or whatever. And they would tell you like how the algorithm works. And basically the best way that you can do to break it in is to be consistent. It rewards consistency. And your content has to be like, the algorithm can read what's in the screen too. So it can tell, like, if I post a video of me playing guitar, but it's dark, it's not going to push it as much because it's not illuminated. So you have to have good lighting and stuff. If the song or like the content that you're posting could be misconstrued with something else, then it might get put on a different formula for somebody that like not your target audience. So you have to work on that kind of stuff, but definitely being consistent is the biggest thing.
Yeah, that was the big thing that I was afraid of when I took that hiatus. I was like, I had some really good traction going, and I was like, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna post the first video. It's gonna bomb. I'm essentially gonna have to start all over again. Yeah. It was kind of the opposite, and I think the reason it was the opposite was because when I first started doing it, I was all about trying to get as many people as possible. I didn't really care about the quality of the people that either I was following or that were following me. And that changed pretty quickly. I realized I was like, again, it's comedy. I'm trying to get better. Like, I don't have room in my life for people that are just going to be constantly hating. Like, I'm 35. Like, 22-year-old me was a hater. Like, full disclosure. Like, I get it. But, like, I'm at the point in my life.
Sucks.
Exactly. But I'm at the point in my life now where it's like, I keep a close-knit group. I prefer quality over quantity. And slowly but surely, like right before the hiatus, I was really working on, making sure that I was there and supporting like the channels that I genuinely appreciated and that had good people behind them. Obviously we all know Acorn Hills, right? I got my boy Nate's video. Like Nate's like the coolest dude, right? Exactly. And like I want it, like I keep telling him like we got to get together and actually do something sometime. Like I would love, we were talking about doing like an Acorn Hills content creator classic or something like that, which would be so cool if we could pull it off. But I like to support and keep content flowing with people, with like-minded individuals. And it's like, if you're going to be one of those people that's just a detractor, there's millions of other accounts you can go follow and spend your energy on. Thank you for the engagement, but like, I don't need you as part of my, part of my group. So when I came back, immediately, like so many people hit me back up again and we're just like, dude, like, one, glad you're okay. I had people thinking that I was part of like the hurricane, and like there were other ones, and there were a lot of them. They were like, dude, you just like up and left. We thought that you were just like possibly not here anymore. I'm like, dude, could I have posted something being like I'm taking time off? Yeah, could have. At the same time, I didn't do it intentionally. I just stopped posting one day, and I had some stuff to take care of, some personal stuff to take care of, and 7 months went by. So life happens. Life is not Instagram. Life is not social media. Like, you
don't owe people shit.
I don't owe anybody
you do your thing.
anything. Yeah. Nobody owes anybody anything. You take care of you. You take care of the people that you care about, that you love, and that you support. Everything else is a bonus. And it took me a long time to realize that. But it felt really good to have the support of 90% of people that I've never actually met in person. You create this cool little community of people, yourselves included, within that community that genuinely want to help each other grow, not just from like a social media channel perspective, but also grow as human beings. And that's what I think is really cool about this little niche that we've kind of carved out for ourselves. Like, I don't need 100,000 followers. Like, I got 1,200 ride or dies. Like, let's go. Exactly.
Thanks for watching today's episode.
To see more of our content, be sure to follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and subscribe on YouTube. We can be found at Basic Bogeys on all platforms.
Thanks. We hope to see you on the next one.